welcome to Beware of Spoilers. I am Adam. We are here to discuss Harley Quinn, the most recent episode. This is going to be a quick one because it's been a fucking day and a half. Let me tell you, I had an issue with my brakes. They're making this horrible noise. If you listen back to the last few episodes I recorded while I was driving, you could probably hear it in the background, but whatever. So I brought my car to Goodyear today. I was going to go see braking, but I had to cancel that plan because I was going to see, someone to fix my car. And that was a good amount of my day. Tomorrow I'll be seeing 3,000 Years of Longing, though, so just, be aware of that. But for Harley Quinn, I watched the episode last night. I did really like what happened last night? The team up with her and Batgirl taking on Mad Hatter. I did really like that whole thing. Well, the whole thing was designed for, Harley to kidnap Bruce Wayne. Because Bruce Wayne has Frank the Plant. So they're trying to get that back. The subplot's great too. I love anytime they do the King Shark subplots. They're all really funny and they always work very well. So the subplot where his dad dies and he's gotta go back to his kingdom, where his brother's taking over, as they're trying to They're trying to sell the kingdom to Atlantis. You're an asshole. If you see someone waiting and you're turning at that turn, just put on your directional so I can see it. That whole thing is really funny, and I think that the whole way it worked with Ocean Master is pretty good too. This episode is very big for character development for Harley, to explain who she is, why she is, and everything that goes on with her in her mental state. And I think that all works moderately well in the context of the show. It would be better implemented. I think it was pretty well implemented. And I like the relationship between her and Barbara, or Batgirl, as it happens. And that's a new thing that I like they're exploring, and they're expanding out a little bit as Harley, goes through kind of a change of heart, but not really. She's obviously becoming a better person, but it's not like she's becoming a better person and she's going to become a hero. It's like she's becoming a better person at her core, but she still has her crazy tendencies. And the whole thing with her and Barbara and that relationship is great. I like the way they characterized the Mad Hatter. I think that them playing him out as someone who's too afraid to be conceived as creepy in everything he does is great. It's a very well done episode again. I'm really loving this season. I'm really liking everything they're doing. I haven't encountered anything yet where I'm like, this isn't landing and the show is having an issue as a result. Everything is kind of accomplishing what it needs to accomplish and moving on where it needs to move on. And I think that, it's going to be a shame when the show inevitably gets canceled as part of the HBO Max culling that they're doing of anything that's led by women and or minorities, which is becoming increasingly apparent from what's being canceled and what's not. Because, there's another Joker movie coming, there's another Batman movie coming, and there's another, they're continuing with the Green Lantern show. What do all of those things have in common that Batgirl doesn't? I'll give you 3 hints. I'll give you 3 guesses on that. But continuing on with Harley Quinn is great. I think there's 2 episodes left before the finale because that was episode 6. I'm interested to see how they wrap up this season. It'll be interesting to see where they go with it, and how far we get into Poison Ivy's actual plan to terraform Gotham. I think that's something that's kind of taking the back seat, and for me that's a little bit of a blemish on the show. I would rather they did a little bit more with what her actual plan is, and then sidelining her this entire episode really didn't service that very much. But it's good. It's good. I'm very interested to see the show continue and see where it goes from here. I think on that note, though, we will wrap up here for today. Tomorrow we'll be seeing 3,000 Years of Longing, the Idris Elba Tilda Swinton movie about the genie. Tomorrow I'll also have a review, probably in the morning, possibly in the afternoon, for Pac-Man World Repacked, which I'm like 1.5 worlds away from completing. Pretty short game. And then also we're going to have a obsession about the Retron SQ-HD, the console that came out last year. That is a little box that plays Game Boy games on your television. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But until then, have a great rest of your week.